You stared at the list, the dhikr you meant to recite, the qalb that felt too heavy to even whisper dua. You weren't lazy. You were drowning. You apologized for your silence, for your stillness, for the ache in your chest when even wudu felt like climbing a mountain. You hid your overwhelm behind verses, memorized perfectly, recited mechanically, but inside, you felt empty, like a vessel overflowing with no drain. They said, just be productive. But productivity felt like a lie when your soul was screaming for rest. You felt guilty for needing when you were supposed to be strong. You stopped starting salah on time, not because you forgot Allah, but because you felt too drained to stand in front of Him with your scattered thoughts. You believed your overwhelm meant you were failing, that maybe you were too weak for even the most merciful to offer you true relief from this mental storm. You thought faith meant clarity, that showing overwhelm meant you were failing Allah. But the pressure to be focused, it distanced you from the one you longed for. You apologized for your silence, for your scattered thoughts, for the ache in your chest during tahajjud. You thought Allah wanted focus, not your overwhelmed heart. You hid your mental fatigue behind verses, memorized perfectly, recited beautifully, but inside, you felt lost, like a ship in a storm with no anchor. They said, just have faith. But faith felt like a burden when your mind was screaming for peace. You felt guilty for being when you were supposed to be strong. You believed your overwhelm disqualified you from rahmah, that maybe you were too fragile for even the most merciful to shelter your mental exhaustion. You thought maybe He stopped offering relief, that your thoughts were too loud, your silence too empty. That peace meant no chaos, only control. Allah says, and we have certainly created man into hardship. Al-Balad 4. Your overwhelm, it is part of your humanity. It is not a flaw. It is fitra. Your scattered thoughts are not a sign of weak faith. They are a sign that your soul still longs for its Creator's peace. Even in chaos, you turn to Him. That longing is pure. Tadabbur is not about understanding every word. It's about letting the Qur'an find the parts of you that ache for peace. Let it whisper that you are seen and sheltered. The Prophet said, make things easy and do not make them difficult. Bukhari. Relief is part of worship. Seeking it is human. In sujud, you finally stopped fighting the chaos, not in prayer, but in surrender. You whispered, not for focus, but for a place to just breathe. In truth, this is what Islam has always taught. To feel is human. To find relief is divine. Your need for mental peace, it is a call to Allah. You don't have to earn relief in front of Allah. He knows your struggle. He knows the parts you hide. And He still offers you sanctuary. Relief doesn't mean the chaos disappears. It means you no longer carry it alone. It means you can whisper Ya Rabbī and know He is already sheltering you. Let go of the need to be perfect. Let go of the fear of being seen. Just breathe. Just be. Just trust that you are worthy of the relief that was always meant for you. You carried your mental fatigue like a secret shame. You apologized for your scattered thoughts before Allah, thinking maybe He needed you to be strong to be loved. But what if relief was never about being perfect? What if your cracks are not flaws? What if they are spaces for nur? What if your soul, in all its overwhelm, was exactly what Allah intended to draw you closer to Him? What if relief starts with stopping the fight? If you're ready to stop fighting the overwhelm and start finding relief with guidance rooted in the Qur'an and Sunnah, we've prepared something gentle for your journey.